So, you're looking to kickstart a really meaningful career, one that actually makes a difference in rural India? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're breaking down everything you need to know about the NABARD Young Professional Program. This isn't just any old job posting. We're talking about a program from one of India's most critical institutions. It's a genuine chance to be on the front lines, influencing policy and development that touches millions of lives across the entire country. Okay, so first things first, what exactly is NABARD? To really get why this opportunity is such a big deal, you have to understand the organization behind it. Look, NABARD is way more than just a bank. Think of it as the powerhouse driving rural and agricultural growth all over India. A role here means your work feeds into policies that have a massive nationwide impact. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. The sheer variety of roles they're looking to fill is incredible. This isn't just for people with a finance background. Let's see where you might fit into the puzzle. Just look at this range of skills. Of course, you've got the expected roles in finance and economics, but notice the big focus on IT, data science, and even climate action. And what does that tell you? It shows that NABARD is tackling rural development with a super modern, data-driven, and sustainable mindset. All right, this brings us to the big question on everyone's mind. Are you eligible? Let's dig into the core requirements and see if this opportunity is the right one for you. So let's do a quick check on the key criteria. It pretty much boils down to two main things. First, you've got to be between 21 and 30 years old. And second, you need to have at least 1 year of solid, relevant work experience under your belt. Now, that date, November 1st, 2025, is absolutely crucial. Everything, your education, your work experience, has to be complete by then. And here's another key rule. You can only apply for one specialty, so really think about it and choose wisely. Okay, so let's talk about the good stuff. What's the offer? What are the compensation and terms for this role? Let's get into the nitty-gritty. We're talking about an all-inclusive monthly stipend of 70,000 rupees. And let me tell you, for a young professional trying to get high-level experience in the development sector, that is a very, very competitive package. You'll start with a 1-year contract, which is a perfect amount of time to really dig in and make an impact. And if you do great work and NABARD has the need, it can be extended for up to 3 years in total. But it's not just about the money, right? There's some fantastic perks here. You get practical benefits like medical facilities and leave, but the real career builders, that's the direct mentorship you get from a senior officer and that official experience letter when you finish. That's gold. Okay, and this is something you absolutely need to understand. This is a fixed-term contract. It's designed to give you incredible experience at a high level. It is not a direct path to a permanent job with NABARD. So if you're feeling inspired and ready to go for it, let's walk through the exact roadmap. Here is your step-by-step guide to the entire application process. You need to get your calendar out right now. The application window is super specific. It opens online on December 26, 2025, and it slams shut on January 12, 2026. You do not want to miss that window. And when you're ready to submit, just be aware there's a non-refundable application fee of 150 rupees plus any applicable GST. The whole thing is done online through the NABARD website, which is pretty straightforward. But trust me on this one, that first step, getting all your documents prepared and scanned, is absolutely the key to a smooth, stress-free application. Okay, everyone, listen up, because this is extremely important. You have to submit a handwritten declaration with this exact wording. It must be in your own handwriting, and it has to be in English. Any mistake here could get your whole application tossed out, so please get it right. So here's my advice. Before you even think about opening that online form, get all of these documents scanned and ready to go in a folder on your computer. Having everything prepared beforehand will make the whole process so much easier. So you've hit submit. What happens next? Well, it's a 2-step process. First, they'll screen all the applications to make sure they meet the criteria. Then, if you're shortlisted, you'll get called in for an interview, and that's the final step. So, there you have it, a complete roadmap to what could be a truly career-defining experience right at the heart of India's development sector. The opportunity is right there on the table. The only question left is, are you ready to take that next step?